What's up? Welcome to the Virzi Triplets show. This week, comedian and Set Breaker podcast host Mike Kim, everybody.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh, of course.
Why'd
you drop energy so much? You just went to very low energy.
He went Trump with the hands.
Just trying to make sure that you get the eyes on you.
No, I didn't want to overtake it. I wanted to go off of your guys' energy first, so I don't. I don't.
That's fair.
Yeah, colonize your fucking podcast.
Oh, please do.
No, please.
We're pro-colony here.
Yes.
We're
Oh, that's
pro-colony.
right. I'm talking to the right people.
Yeah. We're not Ollie London.
That's right. You're not transracial British guy that fucking identifies as a South Korean who thinks his dick's too big, so he wants a penis reduction. Look at Google it. It's true.
Are there many big dick Koreans?
Dude, we got pretty decent sizes, man. Like mine's pretty decent.
Fuck yeah.
Some would say large.
Wow.
Most wouldn't though. Some.
It depends on where you are in the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, like every woman has a different size, so
Yeah, that's
not
true.
just, they put it on us. The pressure's on the guys, right? But women also have different size baseball glove to hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, as Larry David says, big puss.
Big vagina.
Yeah.
Big vagina.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about how it's like a cup almost. You got little teacups and you got like pint glasses.
Well, have you ever noticed some of the lady parts? They might have like a little. It looks like a little a Cheerio in the front, and then if you go in there, it kind of opens up like a vault ceiling, kind of. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like a balloon. You go and it just blows up.
Yeah,
that's a perfect example.
Yeah, it's got the little thing to begin with, and then you go. It's like a
balloon giner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever had that problem. That might just be a you thing.
No.
Because you got your little cashew.
I got a big honking Italian sausage.
Sure,
but that it's just an observation.
I have not experienced that.
Because sometimes if I'm doing I do it. I do it well.
Yeah.
For about 2 seconds, and then you cry afterwards.
Well, you go in the Cheerio, and then sometimes it just keeps the Cheerio consistency. But then if you go in there, and then sometimes I still fill it really well.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it's sometimes it's you can tell the difference.
Well, some of them open. Some of them are like a narrow hallway, and then some of them are like the opening to a living room where it's a wide open,
Yeah, big screen TV.
Yeah, exactly.
L-shaped couch. You could do anything with that. I've been with 2 girls in particular who had such large cavernous bat caves that I had to do like when you make like frosting.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a big ass bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you want to get the leftover sides with the thing. It was like that. So I'm doing like hula hoop motions just.
Oh, you're doing the around the world.
Around the world. I'm doing around the world just to feel.
It's like Scooby-Doo's tongue like licking a pie.
Yeah, like imagine there's like a U-shaped fucking like wall right here, and I'm just doing this the whole time.
That's not bad.
Like
the wax on, wax off.
Yeah, literally just like that. Yeah, Karate Kid. I became the Karate Kid.
You Mr. Miyagi did. Yeah.
Just so I could bust a nut.
Hey, you know what? But also that shows you care. That shows that you're not a selfish lover.
I'm not.
Because you went all around. You try to hit all the walls.
I did.
It shows savviness too. This ain't your first rodeo. Okay, you gotta check on everything. Well, this has been discussed on this podcast before. Sean is a very selfish lover. He doesn't eat box.
I don't either.
What?
No, I don't do that.
Wow.
Really?
Why don't you do it?
Occasionally I'll get sore throats the next day. And
Imagine
bronchitis.
He has a doctor's note for why he doesn't eat pussy.
How are you doing it that wrong? What are you doing?
I'm not doing it wrong, but it's just it's bacteria. Are you just leaving your mouth open the whole time? No.
What do you? I understand if you have your tongue, your jaw hurts, but that doesn't.
It's not like a physical. But yeah, I get like.
Are you? I think you're sucking dick. Like that. No, that doesn't make any sense. That
Function
it's
the tonsils, man. The speed bag in the back.
Well, it's not sore, but it's like I can tell there's like mucus or buildup in my throat.
What a disgusting.
Oh,
creature.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like doing it either, unless they have very, very smooth legs.
Okay. But why don't you do it?
Because it's just like I have a deviated septum.
Oh, you can't breathe.
I can't breathe through my nose very well. I'm being serious. And it's just like it's like being waterboarded.
Yeah. No, I had a deviated septum as well.
You got it fixed?
I did. It still sucks though. It's not like fully open. They had to fully break your nose to like. I don't know how you broke yours or like
I was
injured
just
it.
born like that.
Oh, it's just okay.
It was a genetic defect.
You got dropped. You got dropped.
For sure. Yeah. And
but like I broke my nose and I just never got it fixed, so this whole side was closed off.
Oh shit.
And then they could have went in fully broken, like straightened it, but like there's still a crook in my nose that like still sticks out and blocks the wind from getting in that side. But the septum's fixed.
Yeah, I see it now that you said it. There was a little bend to it, like
Yeah.
my dick bends just like that. Actually,
Just a little.
just a little. It's a slight bend. Yeah.
Dog legs left. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not noticeable unless like you say. I had no idea.
Yeah. Most people don't notice it.
Yeah.
Do you think
It used to be worse.
Do you think the bend in your wiener was nature or nurture?
I would say, I think it's nurture because when you're a virgin, you try to simulate sex, and then you're like, this is probably what a tight box feels like. So you just squeeze it so hard.
Oh.
Yeah, till it goes numb, and you're like, yeah, this is what it's like.
And then you realize it's just all the walls.
yeah, and you're like, this is not the same. And then the first time you do it, you don't even get it up, and then you're like, hey, just give me one more chance. And they're like, okay, let's wait. And then it doesn't work, so you just try to keep kissing them, and then you just talk about what's your favorite TV show, and then you go like, you know what, let's hang out hopefully next time. And
Yeah. It's a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
Well, that and like the experimental phase when you're a teenager, when you're first going through masturbation, a lot of crazy things that like he's got some bad ones too. But what's your craziest masturbation story?
Ooh, okay, craziest masturbation story. I don't know if I have like a crazy one, but
I know his. He's got plenty.
what's your craziest one?
Well, I was just a young fella. One of my the most painful one was probably that I didn't understand lube, so I used Dove dishwasher soap as lube.
What?
And then I forgot to wash it off. Ugh. I just did it in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. Pulled my pants up and left it there. And then by the end of the night, I when I checked my dick out again, literally skin was peeling off my wiener.
Yeah, psoriasis dick.
Like a reptile.
So like,
but also,
Like a little
speaks
snake,
to how good the dishwasher soap is. It really gets it knocks off all the damage.
So like Gold Member though, like my skin was peeling around the mane. You know what I'm talking about? The mane.
Did you eat it?
I didn't eat it, no. But I did peel where you got to the point where it stopped being peeled skin and it was real skin. Yeah. And I did a little too much of a pull. Oh. And that was awful, awful pain.
God.
Oh my God.
We're talking like the sheet of the dried fruit type size or like a lot of skin like that?
Oh,
like,
no, it was
Sheet of the dread.
it was maybe a quarter. Not that, maybe like a nickel. A nickel of skin, I would say.
That's a little too much for penis area.
It's a lot.
Well, it's not like it was like the fold, the crease when it's back. Like when you cock back the hood. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That chunk was there. So
wow.
Yeah, my wiener's got a couple marks on it from one was from sex, but I have a little scar on the side because I got too excited trying to fuck a girl. And we just fucked with a door open in a bedroom, and I didn't take my pants off. I just pulled my dick out through the zipper. Okay. And then while I was having sex, I started seeing a little bit of blood. I'm like, oh, I thought you were done with your period. She's like, I am. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. God. And then I pulled my wiener out, and it had sawed a little bit of the side of my wiener.
Dude, I'm surprised you still have your dick, right?
Yeah, you're very lucky.
Yeah. It's just like I actually did zip up my urethra one time.
How?
I just went to the bathroom and then I tried to do the zipper, do the whole thing, and because I was too lazy to take off the button, and then I didn't shove it in fully, and I zipped it, and then. And I was like, oh my God. And I was at my friend's Thanksgiving party, and I was in the bathroom, and then I'm just like, I like flipped it. I was like, oh my God. And it like was pooling blood at the tip of the hole. Oh. And I was just staring at it. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just do?
Oh my God.
You know?
How do you remedy
What'd you do? Yeah.
It looked a lot worse than it was. Blood-wise, it was a lot worse than it.
Yeah.
It was actually fine. It just it's all good now, thank God. But I was really worried that I ripped off a chunk of, because I don't know if it grows back. Like, you know that little, I call it the mini vagina?
Yeah.
I call it a baby vagina because it looks like a vagina.
It is,
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I don't think it grows
Or it
back.
takes a long time.
I think it heals. I don't think it grows back.
It can scar, is my
If you
guess.
chunk
Yeah,
it.
because that's why you like Call of Duty, man. You went to war. Your dick went to war.
Yeah. It's been through a lot of battles.
That's your modern warfare, right?
Yes,
there.
you and I apparently have very damaged wieners at this point. Yours has a hook and a messed up baby vagina on the front of it. Mine's got a scar on the side.
Yeah,
and a chunk of skin missing from the mane.
Dude, we're twins, man.
Dude, let's go.
We're fucking wounded twins. And actually, I remember now. I used to fuck fruit. Yeah, I used to.
Which
What was your choice?
Go on.
Okay.
Whatever the grocer recommended.
Yeah. I tried an apple one time.
An apple?
Yeah, because
That's like the worst.
I didn't know. I didn't know it's like so hard, and I would
You couldn't
use a
tell by
spoon
just
to.
grabbing it?
I'm a dumb high school like horny
Oh,
kid.
yeah,
dude.
yeah, okay.
And I was a virgin, so you're gonna do everything
Yeah,
you can
you
do,
do.
right? So
Oh
I took
my
a spoon and I like took out the like a little hole, and tried to make a hole, and I just tried to shove it in, and then I was like, oh, I have to make it a little bit bigger, and I like scooped it out more, and I was like, it just felt like I don't know, kind of like if I was to kind of punch the table a little bit.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, just
Well, there's not much on the side in an apple.
And also the
Nothing,
texture. Yeah, I don't know about the texture.
wrong
'Cause it's-
texture.
Yeah.
Not good texture.
Now the American pie, apple, he's fucking the apple pie scene. That when you initially are like, why is he fucking a pie? But as a teenager, you're like, that's the ideal food to fuck if you're gonna
Warm,
fuck.
it's- Yeah.
Yeah, the warmth, the temperature,
Yes.
I think is the most important thing. But a better way that I learned is then I started like using a banana peel.
Banana peel.
Guys, don't knock it. Like honestly, I haven't done it for years, but I wouldn't be against doing it again because here's how it works, right? So hot shower,
Sure.
you could eat the banana. You should eat the banana. It's good for you.
Good potassium. Yeah.
Potassium, right? And then it's not gonna stay intact. Unless you have a
No.
very tiny pee-pee, right?
Okay.
But it's okay because it's like 3 little peels, and then there's like this lubrication that kind of comes mixed with the banana mush, and then the peel, and then you just do your fucking the strokey-dokey, and it's pretty amazing, man. Better than
That
anything.
sounds like the ideal fruit if you're gonna do it. Or
Yeah.
you're
I
getting
wouldn't
like
have guessed.
you're getting
Yeah.
you're getting jerked off by like a 3-fingered avatar kind of with that motion.
And I think they're pretty hot, man. Those Avatar blue alien. I mean, guys, we talked about it off camera, but I have a history of these things, so.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I mean, that is the ideal fruit. We're gonna get a bunch of bananas when we get home. I can tell you that.
We're buying a bunch of bananas. Yep.
Our house is gonna be stocked with a bunch of bananas now. That's what we're doing.
It's gonna look like just
Don't slip on the banana peel. You know.
Oh
A
shit.
little sticky. Well, I had a question. This might sound ignorant, but I'm always curious. Do Asian guys pull white women?
Oh yeah.
What's the trick? Like, how do you know which white girls?
Oh, okay. yeah.
Well, first of all, you're saying there's a trick. Like you need a trick. Asian men need a trick. white women?
Historically, I would say that white girls don't go for Asians.
There's very much truth in that.
I will say
Yeah.
it does seem like there's a renaissance for Asian men. I don't know if it's BTS, but it seems like more white women are dating Asian men.
Yeah.
Or I'm at least seeing it more than I usually would.
You're absolutely right. It's because of BTS, and then like the Netflix with the anime, everything. Like the entertainment culture has really pushed the whole like it's okay to date Asian dudes because like historically too in America all the entertainment everything was emasculating us, and then that we're like the nerd and we don't get pussy and we got tiny ass dicks.
Yeah.
Was that cursing? Was I supposed? Was that?
No, you're
okay,
good,
cool.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
you're
I
good.
keep censoring. I'm like, I don't know.
No, you're good,
Oh,
you're
okay,
good.
I'm cool,
Yeah,
I'm
now
cool.
we're drawing the line on it.
Oh yeah, sorry guys.
I like how in the beginning of the podcast we're all like, yeah, we shouldn't really cuss too much. We shouldn't. And then we just say the most heinous,
I know,
disgusting.
right? And the more comfortable I get, I'm like, oh
Yeah,
god.
It can be
Fuck this
bleeped.
app.
Don't worry. It
Yeah,
can be
it can-
bleeped.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
be fine. But
Okay,
I'm
cool,
gonna have to
cool,
bleep
cool.
shit anyways. There you go.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, even right there.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So, because we talked earlier before the podcast, and I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
What's your way of like, if you see a white girl, how do you know she's interested in like Asian?
You have like an
guys?
icebreaker when you do it, or
Nowadays I just start with like if they had dyed hair, there's a good chance they watch anime. So then I'll ask, oh, do you like anime? And like majority of the time, like, yeah, I like anime. And I'm like, oh, great.
and you're in.
Yeah, and I'll be like, what's your number? If there's somebody that I feel like is like, why don't we like see what's up with this? But generally, dyed hair, white girls, or if they like take photos where they do like a double peace sign, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Most likely they watch Korean dramas, or they just like BTS and things like that. Because if it's double peace sign, super like I love Asians, right?
Yeah.
But if it's one peace sign, it's like maybe they're freedom hippie lovers.
Okay.
Yeah, and want just a good time.
So the dual peace sign for a white girl.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a bullseye.
Pretty much, I would say almost 10 out of 10 times they're into Asians if they do like this. Almost.
Interesting.
So Nixon. Asian love.
Nixon just wanted to bomb the Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what he did. Yeah. Which is another form of love because hate and love is just like not that far.
I do agree with that.
A couple missiles away. Yeah.
Yeah. I love you, now die.
So do you just go through influencers' Instagrams and just stalk the double?
The hair is an like now that you say that, I'm thinking about all the girls that I know that have like even a streak or whatever. I'm like, they all listen to anime. And we had a clip that popped off on TikTok where I said I didn't get the appeal of anime. I got a lot of hate from the anime. I was like, I don't fucking get it. I still don't get it. I don't know why.
He's kind of a boomer.
I'm a little bit of a boomer. I'm open to watching it. I've had somebody. There's actually a couple videos where they recommended them, but I was more saying the people that dress up in anime as adults when you're dressing up in the anime, where I'm like, yeah, what the fuck, like, get that's
why are you
overkill.
assuming he's an anime expert?
Because he talked about it. He said that they're probably into anime. And you talked about with Dylan that he liked anime earlier.
Mitchell's so racist.
Don't try to gaslight me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude, that's racist motherfucker. No,
what's a manga?
A manga, so that's basically the comic book version of that. Like manga is the book form.
Oh, okay.
With the pictures with a blah blah blah. And then anime is animation.
Got it.
So are you a manga or an anime?
Pretty much anime. I used to read manga, but then it's like I don't really like to visualize it as much. I want to watch what's going on and with the music and then, the animation nowadays is crazy. And actually you're fucking up, dude.
I'm fucking up?
You're fucking up because
so?
You have a problem with the cosplayers. Have you seen some of these women? They're fucking hot. You're
gorgeous. No, I'm not denying that. I know that the women are hot. I always picture the dudes dressed up and I'm like, you just look goofy. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? No, because I defended it. I think it's great that you dress up because it's such an easy icebreaker. And if they like your costume, it's like immediately you're already on the same page.
Yes.
You like my costume. Yeah, Alex is showing some... there's a
I'm not denying.
Yeah, whoever. Why is she
name-
got Lizard scale fucking?
well, that's the whatever she's cosplay. Her name's Irina Mir. She's hot. Yeah. So you get out guys
That's
like
a
Alex.
normal.
Yeah.
I'm not denying.
I don't even like cosplay, but she's just
see. But when I see that, right, I think either those girls are completely DTF, or they just are asexual.
Asexual? Why?
Because they do this and they get all the attention and satisfaction from that.
I beg to differ. I think they're
that they're just like, okay, they're done. Like
they
get all the
girls, so they get some attention in the nerdy.
Really,
but
you really think they don't get any fucking attention? Are you kidding?
They want some big fucking alpha to come in there.
They don't.
And just like, because they're all like, they play like the whatever, the damsel. I don't know. I don't watch.
But this one's
He's just trying to be like, ladies, hit on me. I'm here.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to suck on her boobies.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's like, is that too much to ask? And I will say, you know what anime does right? Boobs.
100%.
They do boobs so well in anime. It's just cartoonishly large, juicy, bumping.
Jiggly.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Does that set an unrealistic standard for actual boobs, though?
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm asking.
Well,
boobs are boobs, animated or not. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
You can appreciate that. I do. I'm a connoisseur. I love boobs.
You guys like boobs more than butt?
I'm a butt guy.
I'm a butt guy too.
Yeah. I think my track record historically is
butt guy, and we don't go down on girls. Nice, dude.
Dude, we're bros, man.
Nice.
So we're brothers in this way. We have fucked up dicks. Okay.
Yeah.
And you. We'll find it.
There's something there. I know there's something. There's 100% something there.
No, historically, I was a boob guy, I think, earlier, and now I've transitioned to a butt guy. I like both.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
Both is my answer. I prefer both.
Is your answer.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a good one. If you could, this is for everybody. If you could hook up with any cartoon character, who would it be? That is a good one.
There's a lot.
Jessica Rabbit. Which one's the Lola Bunny? What the fuck is it
from Space Jam?
Yeah, what
like old Space Jam, not the new one.
Lola Bunny.
Bunny. Is it Rabbit Bunny? Dylan, you probably know better than I do.
Lola Bunny. Lola Bunny or Mrs. Incredible.
Ooh, Mrs. Incredible is a good one.
Mrs. Incredible got the fatty on,
and she got a dumpy. She is thick. That's
she got birthing hips too, man.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Pikachu. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No. Misty is also hot.
Misty from Pokemon, I think, has to be my number one.
Oh yeah.
For anybody that doesn't know, check her out. Misty from Pokemon, the
OG
original.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Short-haired, redhead, just suspenders, Daisy Dukes, and little
she
yellow
got
crop top.
Crop top.
I mean,
showing
dude, that's a hard one to beat right there.
She's feisty.
No, she's not. She's
a
not.
gym leader.
She's a gym leader.
She's a gym leader.
They're not. They're adults.
You know what? No matter what happens,
God, I hope so.
they're cartoons. So
Yeah, they're
who knows?
cartoons, yeah.
But that's actually the one thing about anime that people don't really talk about. A lot of the crushes that people have, like in real life, human people that like the anime people, the girls, is a lot of them. They're like actually younger in the anime, but they'll have photos and pillows of these girls.
Yeah.
And it's very normalized. It's a strange thing.
Interesting. Yeah, that is kind of
Yeah.
But they also like kind of adult them a bit with extra stuff. So it's like a weird thing that happens.
They never disclose the age, but they adult them up. So that's why I just assumed adults.
They put them in a scenario where it's their age is relatable to the people watching it, but then it's also like, well, you also have some adults watching it. We can do merch off this.
Wait, who's yours?
Yeah. Shit, man. Fucking. As you can see, there was a lot. Let me see that.
Alex is pulling up a Misty cosplay.
No, that's the same girl I showed you earlier.
Oh, dude, she looks great like that.
Yeah, she's hot.
Dude, redheads are slept on, man.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Like, redheads are so gorgeous to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redheads are either ugly or the
Isn't that every fucking human in the world?
Every ethnicity, yes.
redheads are either absolute bombshells or they're ugly. I'll say it.
Oh, you mean like there is no middle ground?
No middle ground. Just complete
true.
complete smoke shows, or
Scottish farmers.
Yeah, Scott.
You're saying they're like from albino loveless creatures to just redheaded giant freckled titties that are amazing.
Yes, which I would like to see.
I do like freckles. That is one thing over time I like freckles more than I used to.
Yeah, me too.
I think it adds. I like something with like a little bit of character. Like it's like okay, like an insecurity. If you're like a flawless girl, I'm like something's up. But if you got a little insecurity, I'm like I like that.
You know
it
what?
adds some personality.
You know what freckles? I don't normally like freckles, but the freckles I like are like the milfy, sunspotty ones and the cleavage. You know what I'm talking about?
The possibly cancerous ones.
Yeah, those are the ones that I like.
Melanomas.
Yeah, those are the ones I like.
Yeah, because you know that they day drink.
They day drink.
Ooh.
That's why.
They're fun. You can tell that they're fun. Mm-hmm. They're probably even flashing, so there's probably more damage on the actual boobs.
Of course.
Yeah,
fun but irresponsible.
Yeah, and that's the best kind of fun.
Yes, just they had. You can tell they had a phase of irresponsibility where you have a chance to get in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but not like what freckles I like the most. Morgan Freeman freckles. Those are my favorite type of freckles.
Those are just skin tags.
Yeah. Ew, dude, if he has skin tags all over his cheeks, that'd be nasty. Are they all skin tags?
I'm pretty sure, he has a lot of skin tags on his face.
A good chunk of them are.
I'm pretty sure they're so you like skin tags.
He's also 85.
He is old.
That's true.
That's true.
And he's actually killing it for 85. I think he legitimately is 85. I had a skin tag underneath my armpit, and I had to cut it off. Yeah. That was not
with
fun.
a scissor?
I went with a nail clipper, because it's like very.
Are you supposed to do that? Like, are you supposed
I don't think you are. I think there's a way to do it technically, but I did not do that way.
It's effective, but I don't know if. I think you can like risk infection, but it's like just clip it off. It'll bleed a lot.
Morgan Freeman is 85. Sam Jackson is 73.
Say that again. Who? Sam Jackson?
You mean Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
That's his real name.
Morgan's
85. Samuel Jackson is 73. That's crazy. He looks great for 73.
Dude, black don't crack, man.
It really doesn't. Well, neither does Asian don't raise it, right?
I don't know. I feel like I'm raising, dog. Honestly.
How old are you?
Dude, I'm 33, but I feel like I just.
You look pretty good for
no, you're
33.
raising.
I don't know. These foreheads, these forehead wrinkles and shit, they just don't go away. And then, I don't know, man.
Well, you also shave your head. That's an issue.
I shave my head every day.
Well, you
have a good hairline. That's
I was gonna say
fucking up.
Your
Yeah,
forehead
like
doesn't look bad. Like his forehead looks a lot worse than yours. It's the top of your head looks like Thanos' chin though.
Oh yeah.
Like-
That's it's called cutis versus gyrata. It's actually a medical condition. So it causes the thickening of the skin on the top of the head. So if you see some guys who have like some of the wrinkles on the head, that's actually what it is. Like these like fat Mexican dudes.
Yeah, the cholos. Yeah,
the cholos. A lot of them kind of have it, but it's an actual like kind of like rare. It's not like an actual life-threatening thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was just because they were fat.
Yeah, I mean,
or in a gang. You could be in a gang.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I could be. Some people think I was.
I will say a bald Asian man does kind of look like he's in a gang a little bit.
Yeah, people think I can fight all the
Yeah.
time, and ever since I started shaving my head, and I can't.
We also we thought bald Asians could fight, and we also thought you could ball.
I can't ball for shit.
That's a shame.
I can't even dribble the ball.
Are you at least an airbender? Give us something here.
I can.
Fuck white women.
I can fuck white women.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So is that
Actually,
is that the biggest Asian stereotype you get? Is because you're bald that people think you can play basketball or you're in a mob?
No, even before the bald look, people always thought I played basketball because I guess I just look like a fucking Asian baller.
You kind of have like a stockier build.
Yeah.
Like you look a little muscular, so I think that also helps.
You look like you got a sick crossover.
Yeah, you do look like you have a fucking baller crossover.
Dude, if I'm not holding a basketball, but like I air pretend, I got a sick ass crossover.
Yeah,
like for sure.
100%.
Like just you know.
Mm-hmm. No one would question it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They would know.
you look like you carry a basketball in your back, like in your car the whole time.
I look like I do a lot of things, a lot of masculine, cool things, but I'm not. I don't do that. I just look like it. And if they want to think about it like me that way, then I'll be like, cool, think what you want. And
I'm the other way. I look a little more feminine, but I am a little more. I guess I do some more masculine things.
What? No one thinks that.
I peg myself.
I guess that's pretty masculine because you're fucking.
I'm comfortable with
yourself.
my body.
Hey, I mean, but that's the thing too. Yeah. Like I meet more and more adult men who talk about how they like getting fucking pegged. Like, see, they get comfortable, they'll tell you, and that's like, and some of these people are like, very like they're in the limelight. You know, they're very,
name names. They're successful. They're successful people.
Don't be a bitch.
Just in very masculine fields that you wouldn't expect at all, right?
Well, that's because it's the only time they can be submissive.
Yeah.
So that it's like they have to be masculine all the time, and like they're always in power. So like it's like the one time they're allowed to not be in power. I think that's the appeal.
Yeah, it's a tension release, which is also why like women that are in high power as well, they want to be manhandled in bed a lot of times. You know, if they're CEOs or if they're like lawyers and shit like that too. But yeah, there's like a. So I mean, I think like both men and women, we have this. It's hard to do like one thing constantly, right? What is this?
That's the meme.
Wow. I know a lot of guys that look like.
There's a meme. It's an Asian guy that's mid crossover, and it's the teacher goes, "You need to cross multiply," and there's an expletive in here that I can't say, but it goes, "Which one of you guys is multiply?" And it's
so stupid. I had a quick question. So like. I do have like it's funny you guys say the Thanos said because that's the second time I got that, and it's true because the Thanos, So and some of the wrinkles though, like I've always wanted somebody to drink milk from like a canal, like pouring milk from the top of the head, and then somebody
and drink it.
The milk. Yeah, is anybody trying to drink some milk?
I would do it. I've notoriously drank much worse out of shoes, boots. It doesn't really bother me.
Like used shoes and shit, like sweaty ass shit.
Yeah.
I did one out of a. We did a show for charity for firefighters, and I did one out of the boot they were collecting the money in. I did a beer shoe, a boot,
he used
a
to
shoey.
He used to play rugby, and it's a very common thing that they do shoeys out of their game worn cleats. They'll pour a beer in there and they'll do it. I think he also had one where it was filtered through.
It was filtered through the captain slider that they had used. That
wait, jock strap, and you said cabin slider?
Slider.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
So short, like the slider shorts they put on.
compression shorts.
Okay, so that's like the more cool way, like for wrestling, singlet versus spandex.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. So the spandex that they use, and then after the game, whoever was like man of the match, then you'd go and filter, like you filter the beer through the sliders that he just wore into the cleat he just wore, and then you'd chug.
Okay, so it's like opposite coffee filter.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's why you have mucus in your throat.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. For sure.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
So
constant bronchitis.
So a little, smooth skin and some ice cold milk isn't going to bother me.
Yeah. So then you played rugby.
Yeah.
Who's like? So you're like the most physically masculine athlete out of the three.
Imposing. He's enforcing.
Well, actually, can I be honest? When I when I was trying to memorize your guys' faces and names, you were like, your face is more of like, okay, the kind of badass a little bit. You guys all look similar.
What?
I don't know, but that's in the photos. In the photos, that's what it came across as, right?
Dylan agrees.
And then when I went to yours, no offense, but my brain was like, okay, remember his name? Slightly flamboyant face, slightly flamboyant.
Oh,
like just nicer, like happier. Yeah, flamboyant's a bad word, but like just like more like friendly. Like welcoming face.
Yes.
But the build is like, I will kill you. But the face is like, hey, come into my house. I got
His
cookies."
build.
Come into my house so then I can kill you.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Stand your ground.
Yeah, stand your ground, boy. Catch this ball.
His build right now is I will eat you. Currently,
Yeah.
he's put on some pounds. He's looking a little rotund.
We need to get him on a
Yeah.
diet.
Yeah.
Oh, on a diet.
Yeah.
No,
He
not
needs-
right now, but I will be.
After
Yeah.
Christmas, we got to diet him up.
So if you guys were gonna get in like a fight, you're the one to go up front first, or
No.
all?
I am not
all
a
of
fight.
you-
I'm
Mitchell would
historically not-
immediately go to the side with pom poms, be like, "Go, brothers!"
I'm not very confrontational. so
Sean and I would probably both be there.
Yeah.
we've-
You look like that too. You look like you like.
Yeah.
Alex and I have a killer instinct that Mitchell does not have.
They
like
just
you
haven't-
know,
they
you
just
know, like
haven't
if you're
seen it.
competing and something where you're like, someone hits, it's like it flips a switch.
Yeah.
Ours is fight. His is flight.
Yes.
mine
Okay.
is it takes a lot for that switch to flip.
You have to get angry. Like,
Yeah,
you have
I
to
have
really
to get
push
angry.
Gotta get
you,
mean.
the force.
Yeah.
Someone could kill our mom, and Mitch would be like, "I'm sorry that you did that. Or, is there anything I can do? Like, can I clean up the mess for you? Like, what can I do?" Like that's what Mitchell would do.
Have you seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Mitchell is Gordon.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
without
but
the
once
anger.
I get mean, it's
No, you don't
it's
get
a
mean.
Fucking
I can't-
savagery.
I can't think of a single. We've played sports our entire lives together.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single time where Mitchell's gotten mad to the point where we've had to stop him, hold
Listen,
him back, anything like
first
that.
of all, they quit high school sports, so I got all my anger out
Yeah.
during football when I was the MVP of our high school football team.
they were
So-
1-9, and I blew my knee out and tore my ACL, so I was not playing.
I played rugby collegiate.
Sean did quit.
Okay,
Sean
okay.
did quit.
Sean quit. Yeah, and also, I used to be pent up all the time, so now I've chilled. It takes a lot to piss me off.
Yeah, but we've played sports with you our entire life, and there's not been an instance where you've shown aggression.
Here's the thing: if I play basketball and I get angry, it fucks up my shot. So now I just have to be nothing phases me. I'm very Tim Duncan, who you don't get.
Where
Cause
Sean
So you're
and
very
I-
like stoic.
yes,
You work on stoicism.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a
Sean
stoic
pretends
guy.
to work on it.
I mean, Dylan can verify this. I mean, Dylan, you could be yes or no. How are we feeling? Am I stoic? No.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess not.
Well, Sean and I, if we play basketball and get mad, that's the kill. Then we get that Kobe, that Mamba instinct in
Sean,
us.
Black Mamba.
Sean and
Not
Alex
Sean.
will
I said
try.
Mamba. Oops.
Sean and Alex will try to fight 55-year-old men at the LA Fitness basketball court.
On site.
I don't
After-
care. I don't care how old you are. If you're starting shit, you're gonna get hit. That's how it goes, Mitch.
I'd rather just beat them straight up because that's
In
a
the
lot
game?
worse.
Yeah, I do both. I beat them
Nothing is-
physically,
not-
and then I humiliate them.
Damn, that's some rugby shit right
Yeah,
there.
dude. I don't give a fuck.
He says that, and then he can't make a layup. That's what happens to Sean.
Yeah.
In any case, it's yeah.
You like
we're-
psychological warfare.
I do.
Okay.
That lasts longer.
It's
see,
very
I see.
feminine where it's passive aggressive or
It's not passive aggressive. It lasts longer than.
Mitchell's he's a soy boy.
I'm not a soy boy.
He's a soy boy.
I'm not.
Little soy boy Mitch. That's
No.
what he is. He's a little soy boy. That's all.
What was the order?
Over
Sorry,
time, you would notice a lot more of our differences. I would say.
Yeah.
No, I
Dylan
already
can pick
do
it
now.
up.
I
Yeah.
like right there because that brought out the brother shit right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And now I already see like you guys look like three completely different people now.
Yes.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You usually give birth order. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah. I was actually.
First, second, third. He's
Okay.
the baby.
I had a
The
feeling.
soy boy's the baby.
Yeah.
He's a
So
little
like
baby.
even as triplets, so even though you're literally born back to back, there is still kind of a hierarchy of age, kind of.
a little
Little
bit.
bit.
A little bit?
Not really. We had an older brother, so that was it was our older brother and then just us. Just the
Okay.
three of us. No one gives a shit about the age order.
The only tropes that like really play out, I guess, like the sibling tropes would be like I'm definitely more the middle child, and Mitchell is kind of the baby of the family.
little baby Mitch.
Alex doesn't really have.
Mitch the bitch.
He's kind of lost in the middle. But then our older brother is proverbial older child.
Are you guys close to him?
Yeah, he's
Some too.
we're close.
We
And he's a year
grew up
older, too.
we grew up 25 minutes away from here, so our family, all of our friends are very, very close.
Ah, I see.
It's very nice to not have it. Where'd you grow up?
So I grew up in Torrance, and then I moved to the Valley for a couple of years,
Nice.
and I moved to
And back to
where I'm
Torrance.
around
Back
Harbor
to
City.
Harbor City.
Yeah, Harbor City.
I think we've done some jobs in Harbor City.
I'm sure we have.
I think
We
jobs?
used to do construction.
Our dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Their dad has his own construction company. We were a part of it for a
The
while.
Minions
I
in
see.
it for a while, but yeah, I think we did some jobs
For
down-
sure
is that
down
by,
in
like,
San Pedro.
Is that by like San Pedro? and
It
stuff?
is by Pedro.
Yeah, we did some jobs down there. Not a fan. Not a fan of that shithole.
Yeah.
Or construction in general.
San Pedro sucks. But
It's not that bad.
Enough geography. I don't know how the fuck we got on.
Well, he was asking about the differences between. Do you have siblings?
I have a younger sister.
Oh, okay.
Single?
Yeah. She just got married.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. I only met the guy like 4 times. I know, right?
You don't look like a guy that gives off that he has a sister vibe. Does that make sense? Is
Nobody believes that I
wouldn't believe.
They get shocked.
Yeah.
There's no way. Why is that? What's the vibe of that?
Usually you could tell if a guy has a sister because it's either nicer skin. It's
not
Whoa,
that.
shots fired, my guy. Damn.
you got nice skin too, but
Okay. Yeah.
They're usually kinder.
Well, like way too kinder.
Yeah, they're more kind.
yeah, they have a kinder demeanor. Like it's like him, where it's not confrontational. We're like,
you're more of a bro. You're more of a bro.
Oh, you know what? Because you have to learn how to deal with in the household with the.
You have compassion.
Especially as a younger sister too. Like you've got to be nice to her growing up. You can give her some shit, but you still have to like. I'm your older brother. If something happens to you, I'm gonna defend you. Like that doesn't happen for us. It's like I'll fuck you up. I don't care if somebody else fucks you up. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'll be on the other side. I'll fuck you up too. Like it's much more kill or be killed.
Yeah, because it's dudes.
Yeah,
That's the
dudes.
testosterone versus protect the younger girl.
Yeah, you're the protector.
Yeah,
And especially that's like very like proverbial nuclear family, like older brother, younger
Don't say
sister,
nuclear.
baby. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, man. Hey, that's the other. They took over my country.
Korea.
Come on. They took over America and Korea. Come on, that's the Japanese guys. Relax.
Oh,
Sorry.
my
Yeah,
bad.
But yeah, that's like stereotypical like family tropes. So
Yeah, but that's so interesting that you guys said that about the vibes because because we're not close, so that's probably why I don't get.
Well,
along
that's
with
interesting.
them.
That's why you can like. We notice that guys that have sisters, especially only sisters, they're softer. Like they don't take jokes as well. They're not as broy. They don't interact as well. Like you can tell when you're hanging out with dudes that have just grown up with dudes, you know immediately. You can say anything. Anything you want to say.
I would also say that guys who have sisters, only sisters, are much better listeners. Whereas if it's us talking, like I'm gonna do whatever. If he says something about me, I'm gonna immediately defend myself.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you have a sister, you're gonna wait and kind of see like what's your motivation behind it. Why are you angry? Like you process it a little more.
Well, you're a fat bitch. That's what I.
That's fine.
And I would also call my sister a fat bitch. That's
I'll take.
When you guys talk to each other, like when there's certain points in the podcast where you guys are like talking to each other,
Yeah.
and it's like the brotherness comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's like this like
Anger?
underlying aggression. Like in your eyes, the way you looked at him, looked like you wanted to punch him for a second, but out of love, like, but also past history of we fought in the past, but I could still fucking hit you right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we were fighting literally up until we got out of the car.
Yeah.
Like
We had to stop fighting.
Oh,
when you pulled up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so what I saw is
Yes.
correct.
I was pretty upset. Yeah.
Well, he
Okay.
would know. He knows never strike me because it'd be the last thing he does. He knows.
Oh yeah.
He knows.
Strike me.
He knows. He knows.
What was it about? What was it? I mean,
he-
you want to
he-
talk about it? No.
he
I'm just a
pretended-
little curious. I'm a little curious.
We're just talking about whether-
Creative differences.
Oh, basically, okay, that's a whole different thing. I get you.
But I will say, so that the argument they have, I have just decided to step back from that because the brotherly shit is so exhausting that I'm just like, this is pointless. So I just like usually go back. So I don't like they will fight more often than me versus any of them.
Sean and I are the best of friends or worst of enemies.
He's fallen into line now where he's not dealing with the hunters, he's going with the gatherers.
No,
He goes, "Hey, ladies, look at the berries I got."
He's fallen in line.
Yeah.
I mean, the ladies do like me the best. That's
Antioxidants
a fact.
also.
That's not true.
Antioxidants.
That's 100% a fact.
No, it's not. Girls definitely like me.
No. If you were to start a relationship with one of the three of us, I am hands down the best one to start.
Just 'cause
a
Who do you think girls like the best still? Dill knows us better is unbiased.
Just because
None of us.
Sean's girl
she likes me
the
better.
best.
No, she likes me more.
She doesn't.
I guarantee it. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Everything's a competition. See,
This is
there
the
you
problem.
go.
See, this is when I get dragged into it. I gotta I step back.
Once it's like someone throws something in the middle, and then we all get fixated on like whatever that is, and then we all start fighting over it, and then whoever it is just backs away and does whatever. We are very very easy.
It's
to
hyenas.
Like
It's
those,
like
those
hyenas.
Looney Tune like fight where it's like a cloud of dust and then just like one
us.
person just emerges.
Wow.
That's it's like
You're right. No, when he said hyenas, Lion King, there is 3 hyenas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot their names, but
I don't know either.
we can look them up.
Yeah.
It's not that important.
Doesn't matter.
Do you think that there's any? Do you think there's any Asian cultural norms that have become mainstream in America now?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to say like cultural norms, but I guess food wise, very much more normal. Before it was like, oh, you eat rice. It's like, motherfucker, everybody eats rice. Bodybuilders eat rice, like fucking Mexican rice, like Asian, you know, all that shit. Sushi's a big thing now too. So I think it always starts with food and then music to get people to accept the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good gauge.
Because K-pop blew the fuck up.
I was gonna say that is almost the exact progression. Because food, Korean barbecue, ramen, pho came very popular. Then it's like BTS, anime, like it's music, TV, like everything caught up really quick.
Yeah. But Korean culture was always internationally quite famous and known. But then America finally just kind of caught on to the wave. Yeah. So it's always been around. Everybody was always obsessed with Korean culture.
See, and to the point of that, somebody that with Mitchell's clip that went viral of him saying, I don't get anime. I just don't get it. Somebody made a point. They're like, oh yeah, anime is great because there's actual storylines and character growth, unlike the shit they put out in America now, like the shitty reboots. So I'm like, that's the best point I've seen. That makes total sense.
A lot of those people expose me as potentially ignorant.
but that's what TikTok's all about, the rage.
Yes.
Like just getting mad. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys saw when people were trying to they were like, I don't want to say quite canceled, but there's news articles written about me. And people were just getting mad at me because I made a video, a 1 minute video saying that I want to be fetishized as an Asian male.
Okay.
And all I was saying was like, dude, now's our time because nobody wanted us in the past. But now because of BTS and anime, they want us. So if I remind you of One Punch Man or the young version of the old man from Squid Games and you want to smash, like, let's go. Yeah. And then people switched it and there's like one Asian girl started a whole movement of like, well, we get killed. Asian women get killed because we get fetishized. And it was like not even about them. It was about Asian men. But everybody came at me, and that's how the wokeness was. It was crazy.
It just goes to show you that women always make it about themselves.
That's right. You're all wrong.
No, but that's. I mean, that's not even that big. Like, it's not that controversial.
It wasn't controversial at all.
It's like not.
It's just striking while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also talking about me and then like Asian dudes. And
you were actually standing up for Asian men.
Yes.
You're Asian. You're Asian Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah. Sparkling water.
Yeah.
I used to watch so much of his shit because he was so entertaining because he said outlandish shit.
Yeah. At the worst, he's tremendously entertaining.
Yeah. And he was playing like a character, and I'm not defending because he says some crazy shit.
Instead of Cobra Tate, it's Cobra Kai
too. Exactly, Cobra. Yeah. But he's just a fucking interesting guy. Like I at one point I was watching so much of his shit. By the way, I'm sweating right now because I've been having a shit so bad.
Oh, my bad.
For like the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Don't worry.
No. That's on me.
Well, I'm not editing any of that out. Mike just took a nice shit.
It was nice. I was sweating so much, and I was like, I can't hold it anymore. And I was sweating more and more. My bald ass head shining, and I was worried. Oh, these guys are gonna think I'm getting nervous. I'm not fucking nervous. I just need to take a fat ass shit.
No, I smelt it too.
Yeah, it's strong.
Would you?
Very little came out. Huh?
What'd you eat?
Dude, I just had like a little bit of chicken and rice. That's it. And I purposely ate very plain shit because I try to,
you know what? I reckon I was going to guess that's what you were eating.
That's right, rice, man. Hey, everybody, you ever eat jasmine rice and think, damn, why the fuck these Chinese people live and exist in this life? I don't fucking know.
That was Sean who just said that.
Yeah, that was
for anybody
listening.
Yeah, he did say that actually. Yeah.
Well, in between shits, we were talking about video games and stuff. And
wow, very smooth,
what a segue.
Alex.
What a segue.
Look, we just had a 10, 15 minute break.
So let's have it not come up.
It was 5, dude. I didn't shit that long.
It was a fast shit.
It was squirts. It was squirts.
It was a fast one for sure.
Yeah,
squirts.
It is the worst when you
off
think
chicken and rice.
I think it's from like stress. I don't know what it is.
Stress shit,
sriracha.
Yeah.
Well, this is a big show.
No, you're kidding.
Good. I'm cool. I'd let them know.
It's not. Well,
we were talking about you play. You know, you've been playing a bunch of PlayStation. We never really got into. I'm a big Mario guy.
Yeah.
I love all the Mario games. Mario Kart's always been my game. The movie is coming out.
Yeah, and I had a problem with the trailer when I first saw it because I wanted to hear like racism. I wanted to hear it's the me Mario, but then it's like he goes like Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Like what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, I don't think Chris Pratt was the right choice for Mario.
No, dude.
Everybody else I actually like because I listened to it. I think they casted Anna Taylor, who was great for Peach.
Jack Black.
Jack Black is Bowser. Charlie Day is Luigi. He's done
Charlie Day's Luigi.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. They have like Sebastian as one of the Koopas.
Yeah. I mean, Sebastian should be Luigi, if anybody.
Sebastian would be a great. I mean,
no.
Yeah,
Charlie Day's perfect.
How did they not cast the Italian guy as fucking Mario or Luigi?
Right.
You have Mario like, what? Peach, what's the deal with you getting kidnapped?
Yeah.
Sebastian as Mario would be an interesting.
That was my Sebastian.
Yeah, I was like, it's good enough. I smiled to make you feel better.
Oh,
I can't.
I knew it was
How
terrible.
do you not notice a 3,000-pound turtle?
Yeah.
The doorbell's ringing. Who's gonna get the doorbell? I don't know, man.
She went to get the doorbell, and she goes around and she's gone. And I'm dead. No, that's not good.
I know. You sounded almost like Godfather.
I
slightly.
did. Godfather.
Like Sebastian Maniscalco and Godfather.
Yeah.
Together.
So do you think the Mario movie is going to be good?
I'm still gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna enjoy it. The new trailer came out. The second trailer came out yesterday,
watched it, yeah.
where he says, "Let's go." He goes,
And
"Let's go." But it's like very like not
New
like
York?
"Let's go."
There's no enthusiasm.
Exactly.
It's a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more like get out of here, like New Yorker, instead of being like, yeah, I'm about to go save a peach.
Your impressions are so bad and good. I love them. Like, can you see my fucking face of like
Yes,
I mean
I
it?
can.
It brings me so much fucking joy.
His eyes are wide. I think.
I know, right? They're gonna pop out of my fucking skull. I'm gonna die.
Can you do a Bowser?
do it, please?
Rawr.
Oh, come on.
What? Put your heart into it, boy.
The same enthusiasm.
Hold on, wait, I was gonna say-
gonna fuck Peach.
Hell yeah.
That was not your best.
Yeah.
Well, Bowser, most of the time he doesn't talk in the game.
What about? Can we get a Toad? Maybe like a Toad telling Mario he has to go save Princess Peach.
That was
They're getting
That
worse.
was almost Yoda for a
Yeah, it's very.
Just don't think about it. Just do it. Just do
Put it on
it.
the spot. Mario, they've taken the princess. That was bad.
Not horrible.
no, that's not bad at all. Like
When you-
that could potentially be
I had to do, I had to come organically. Now you put me on the spot.
true because the
thinking too
best
much about it.
accents, the best impressions come out organically. But I will say this though. Here's what I thought about Mario too. Right, like Mario was made by Japanese people.
Yeah.
So that's like Japanese interpretation of like a super Italian plumber guy, right?
Yeah.
So like Mario is like it's a me, a Mario, not like that's like. The bounciness is what makes it Italian.
Yeah.
It's not far off.
It's not far off, but then if you also take away the bounciness, it's kind of Japanese.
Okay.
Like,
take away- okay.
Explain.
like so it's a me. No, the bounce of the
pitch, the pitch.
the tone of the voice. So it's
Okay.
like Italian, Japanese, Italian. Like it's a me, a Mario. Hey, let's go. But then you take away the excitement, and then it's more Japanese.
It's a me, a Mario. Let's go.
Wow.
Wow, that is.
I can never.
Holy
I can
shit.
never unsee that.
It's a me, a Mario. Let's go.
So Mario's a weeb.
Yeah, you're right. No, he's an Italian guy that was born in Japan.
Oh my god,
That's
that's,
what
so
happened.
accurate. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, dude.
Mario
Isn't that weird?
is a Japanese Italian man.
He is.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but oh my god, that's so
blows my
spot
mind.
on.
He was made by Japanese people.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That explains why he's stepping on turtles and eating them. That
Yeah, no, dude. Fuck yeah. Right. He's like, it's good. Yeah, so I don't know, man.
he picks up their shells and he runs back home and he makes soup.
Yeah. That's a fucking Japanese staple right there. Fuck.
Oh my god. I didn't
I think
realize
that's
Mar-
more Chinese. That's more Chinese.
Actually, yeah, they like to
Chinese
eat the
is-
live heart too. They eat the live turtle heart and all that.
Look, wait, how do you get the turtle out of its shell?
we
You
covered
fucking
that.
crack it open with a weapon. I don't know.
Jesus
We
Christ.
covered that in a previous Willie
well,
Mack.
it's interesting to
Oh, Willie
see.
Mack?
Yeah, in the South, they stick a stick in their butt. The head comes out.
We cut
Chop
off
the head.
Oh, because you push the head out through their ass?
No, they stick their
you
head
poke-
out.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like that.
you poke
Yeah.
the
Oh.
butthole. Yeah, and then they just chop the head off.
Damn.
Yeah,
have, you
brutal.
been, have you been to a Chinese market? Though? I've been to a Chinese market.
I've not. No,
Sean
I've
has
always
seen
wanted to.
de-shelled turtles.
They sell live turtles.
Okay.
They sell de-shelled turtles too, dead,
Shellless?
but shellless. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very. Interesting.
I have always wanted to go to a.
They have armadillo.
Armadillo.
Armadillo. Don't,
That's
I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
Our Dylan does not like.
Okay,
Dylan thinks that's
doesn't
a
like it.
hot, sensitive subject.
I didn't set up the store.
We're trying to embrace cultures, and Dylan's cutting us off.
Just say they eat everything and take it out of context and put it on TikTok. Then all the Asian people are like, cancel.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Okay, so I think I think it's going to be good either way. Jack Black as Bowser was perfect. Jack Black is
Agreed.
crushing it.
I think he's doing well.
That guy doesn't do anything bad.
I think they've casted every character correctly except for Mario.
Who would be the
Agreed.
perfect Mario?
Sebastian, I mean, granted, it's for kids.
Why not let
like
the
for
guy that played Mario be Mario?
that too.
Yeah, dude.
Why not just
Yeah.
let him do it?
Yeah,
because
he's dying.
everybody knows the voice of Mario.
He's been the voice of Mario for decades, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same fucking guy.
And it's literally voice. I get you want to attach stars, but you already have the rest of the cast is completely star-studded. You don't even have to say who's voicing Mario. Let that guy do it, and everybody knows, oh, it's that guy.
You could literally have a rant. Like, I could voice Mario and nobody would care because it's the Mario
it's Mario.
movie.
Mario's the fucking famous superstar.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
don't need it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, but, you know, that's also been their best marketing tool, too, because, like, Chris Pratt, that sounds terrible. Okay, now I'm kind of, it's the same thing they did with Sonic, where the first animation of Sonic came out, and it was so bad that it was just like, everybody's like, what the fuck? Oh, this Sonic looks terrible, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we're just going to touch that up and post. And then, hey, here you go. Come see the movie.
Oh, it's new and improved. Now you got to see it, but the buzz
Exactly.
went everywhere.
Yes.
That's the marketing. You know. That's
But they
what it is.
already, but I mean, they're not going to change it now. They've already sunk in way too much money.
Yeah. You know what I really want to talk about though, that we talked about a little earlier,
Yeah.
is like I'm very interested in the fact that you are a Dota fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes sense because you have this like rage behind your eyes. You have kind eyes, like
Thank
hey,
you.
like I'm a nice, like I care about people, but like you have like this rugby, Dota 2 rage, fucking want to fucking kill you. I'm a carry. I'm gonna get all the, you know.
The internet gaming rage is a different type of rage. It is like a truly primal, visceral, like I will burn down your whole house.
There's that, but with Dota, it's different. I know what you're talking about because it goes way back to like Warcraft 3, all that. And like League of
Yeah.
Legends, you don't see it that much.
No, nowhere near the same. It's completely different.
It's
yeah.
it's a lot more positive. But
the rage you think that he has, my oldest brother has when he plays with Sean.
Oh, you
yes.
guys play Dota together?
Sean's
Yes.
terrible.
My oldest brother.
My
Yeah.
older brother.
Oh, he gets mad at you because you fuck it up.
Yeah,
he will literally
Sean's terrible.
break his keyboard. He's thrown mouses at the wall.
shit.
I've literally heard through the headset our friend smashing his keyboard, and you
Jesus
can
Christ.
hear the keys fly and like hit the desk.
Who do you play?
Sean's terrible.
I would
Skeleton
rotate a
King?
lot. No. I would play
Witch Doctor.
I support. Witch Doctor, Crystal Maiden.
Oh, you're a shitty support?
I'm a shitty
That's
support.
the worst thing
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, he's awful.
Exactly.
Oh, no wonder they get so mad.
Yeah.
So you think League of Legends players are nicer than Dota players?
Well, there's a difference in terms of the rage in the game. When you like the way you lose in Dota is like you're watching your mother get fucking slowly like choked to death.
Yeah.
Like League of Legends is like maybe you watch your sister get slapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
a
they
little
still suck,
disrespect.
but it's not the same as like. So then the rage is completely different. And
Yeah.
even right now, my heart like had a heart palpitation because
Yeah.
I remembered the fucking past that when I used to play Dota so much, like the anger that I had, I still carry it with me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
It's
this,
like-
this
it's
is
not
the
even
problem.
fun.
This is the problem. I've gotten rid of all that anger. I've had to just zen my way out of that.
You know,
It
it's
takes a
funny.
lot to piss me off.
It's funny is that I actually still play the game, but they don't. I actually think I caused
You made them quit.
I caused so much anger and rage for them that they literally stopped playing.
Well, internet rage is a whole different thing. Like internet rage brings out something that only true vengeance can bring out of you. Like the new Warzone game is horrendous. It's fun. It's good in some aspects, but literally they took all the best parts of the original Warzone and they're just like, nah, we're gonna make it Fortnite. And then now the game just crashes every 2 seconds, and I've never wanted to break our $3,000 computer more than now.
It's
awful.
It's pure scorn.
Yes.
Internet rage is just pure scorn, frustration.
You have a 7-year-old laughing at you and talking smack, and then it's like, and then he beats your ass. Oh my god!
Yeah, with that high pitched voice.
Yes.
I killed you. I'm like, fuck you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is that seems like a sign to maybe do something else with your life? That's how I take it. Because
Nah.
it's a deeper level. It's like he's 7 and he beat you. That's how I take it. I'm like, this is like I'm an adult. I should probably,
But then my
Go fuck
man
women
instincts, my man instincts kick in where I'm like, all right, if a 7-year-old made a shot on me in basketball, okay, he beat me. He maybe made that shot one time. That's never going to happen again, and I'm going to massacre this kid the next time we play. That's why I keep going back into the games.
That's a sociopath.
That's just what it is, bro. It's the competitive nature of it. I can't help it. I have to beat this little kid in whatever the game is. I have to.
Well, the problem is that you shouldn't even be losing him to him in the first place.
I don't. I've never lost in Warzone. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I haven't. I've never lost a game in Warzone. I've won I've played hundreds of games. I've won every single one of them.
You know who you're like? If
He's
this
in
was
denial.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you'd be Dennis.
Yes, I get
Like,
that.
that's all I You have this Dennis system.
Yes.
Right there. But going back to it, I used to play so much League of Legends in college that I had to change my major because I failed accounting every time. Like at the first level of accounting, so I had to change from a business to communication studies.
Because accounting was too much.
You feel
'Cause I
business
didn't-
accounting?
The first level of accounting.
Wow.
Like basically
You
like
could-
101.
I
So
feel
not
you on that.
even- yeah.
I fucking hate accounting.
Yeah, I didn't study because I played League all day, like sometimes 13 hours or 15 hours in a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not even.
That's
like,
almost professional status. They play for like 16 hours a day.
Yeah, but the worst part is I was still bad.
Really?
Yeah, I
You're
was
like me.
I was like okay, but it just the amount I played, it just didn't correlate.
Interesting.
Except losing a lot of life. you
Yeah.
know.
Well, it's funny because my older brother is actually, he was good enough at Dota where he could have probably gone pro.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He was at that level, but
And Sean,
he would get-
Sean ruined that for him.
yeah, probably. But he would also
killed
get-
the passion that
would
he had.
get- he would get burned out of games too easily.
Oh.
So he would get like really high level, expert level, whatever, and then he would just, I don't want to play this. I'm going to go play World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And he go play now he's literally, the new expansion just came out. He's playing World of Warcraft. He's literally logged over a year and a half of playtime, like on the actual game, not like just staying logged in.
In WoW.
In
Oh
World of
shit,
Warcraft.
dude! World of Warcraft is like a next level. Every friend that I had that got sucked into that game, they had hair like yours, and it just got really long.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is that your brother too?
No.
No, he
He's
cut his
gray
hair,
hair.
but he
Wow.
he has kind of become a neckbeard a little bit.
Okay, so he's not kind of
Yeah.
maintaining that.
A little bit.
No.
Well, he's skilled. Also, right, he's played so many computer games. His fingers are actually locked. I got the finger joints; they're all locked like this. He can't straighten them.
From being on the
Like
keyboard.
this
I can't tell if you're joking.
I'm
No,
not. I'm
dead
dead serious.
My brother's
His-
fingers are like this. That's what my brother's, except on his entire hand.
His front knuckles, like where the nail is,
Yeah.
they're all bent. All of them bent like this.
From playing computer
It's
games.
stuck like
They're
that.
stuck like this.
He has to like force him to go
I'm
straight.
not
So
exaggerating.
he'll be like, "Hey, could you grab that thing over there?" And I'm like,
He points like
I'm like,
he points like
I'm like, "Where are you pointing, dude?"
this is the least like commanding. You shut the fuck up.
That's exactly how he
guys
Would
plays.
you be intimidated if like fucking like who's a top MMA fighter right now? Like Stylebender or somebody. He would
Yeah.
just like, he's like, I will fuck your ass
He'd
up.
be like,
No,
nah.
you'd be
Yeah,
like,
I'd be like,
"Oh,
are
stop
you?
it." Yeah.
Are you gonna fuck me up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives a little hook, the little paw.
So he
Yeah,
literally
that's insane.
can't bend his fingers straight.
That's not. I've never heard that in my life. That's not good, man.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not great, but that's how his hand is right now.
Well,
Because
apparently you're supposed to also, if you work with your hands a lot, you're supposed to keep them under hot water. So that, you know how like after working out, you're supposed to stretch? You're supposed to
Yeah.
do that with your fingers as well. You keep them warm and you stretch them
my
out.
brother worked construction and then spends most of his free time outside of the gym playing computer games.
So he's
he's constantly
gripping shit,
Contraction.
and then he's keeping it curled when he plays.
And then when you wash your hands, it's only in cold water. So it freezes up your
So
muscles.
I see.
so his fingers are literally just that. That's his finger. All of
Damn.
them. They're all like that. Yeah.
Do you have a photo of it?
Maybe I
we'll
should.
see.
I want to see it so bad because like it's hard. I can kind of visualize it. But
he
I
might
have
straighten it
to-
out for the photo, but
he can't. He's tried to do it. They only go like that far. Just tell him to send a picture of your hand.
dude, I'm gonna start looking at guys' hands for now.
Dude, I was just thinking that right now.
I'm like,
that's like a thing to
I'm gonna
look
start
for
judging dudes' hands.
Now. Yeah, then you know.
That sounds like what girls do. You can tell when the guys do like work with their hands because their fingers get really thick,
Yeah.
and the muscle around your thumb gets like really fat. Like
Well, I
when
already
we get-
I already look at women's hands for rings, so it's like I'll just look at dudes' hands for nerdiness.
Well, that's how you tell their age. If if a girl like a lot of plastic surgery, or whatever, you look at the hands. You can't fix the hands. Doesn't matter who it is. Yeah.
Wrinkly. And then if you add like those liver spots a little bit, then she's getting closer to 50.
Yes.
You know, that type of stuff. So you can't change the hands.
Do you go more for cougars or women your age?
Mostly my age or a little bit younger, a few years younger, but lately I've been getting more into a little bit older women too. Because we like the same music and we have different conversations. Because I like older music. I like Lionel Richie and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
You know, stuff like that. You know, like the 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Do you meet in person or are you dating app guy?
I don't do dating apps anymore.
I was gonna say, if you don't have,
It's a cesspool.
So you're picking them up. You're picking up cougars online or in person.
I mean, I don't want to make it sound like it's like happening all the time, but the dating is more organic now. I prefer it that way because online dating is. I mean, I've done so much of it that I learned the people that are on it usually they just got broken up with.
Yeah.
Or they just want validation.
Yes.
And or they're just fucking psycho.
Yes.
And they can't hold a conversation.
Dude, that one is so true because I can't tell you how many Tinder dates I went on where I asked them, hey, what do you like to do? And just, I'm like, I don't know if they were friends or what, but they all said sleep and watch Netflix.
Yeah. So you just got dumped, bitch. Like, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, but that's like and it just blew my mind, and the conversations are lame. And there's a point where, you know, after your 20s, it's like, it's hard to get it up just because, like, they just have a coochie.
You need so you have emotional connection.
You have a.
No, I just need to like respect their intellect.
Oh, I thought you were about to say your dick. I thought you were about to say your dick is a hopeless romantic.
No, but I am kind of a little bit of that on the inside too. I am like low key. Well, now it's high key because it's out there. But it is. I guess it's always been there. And you know, I did the fuckboy shit. But deep inside, it would be nice to do that like lovey-dovey shit. But then at the same time, I get sick of it very fast. So I'm fucked.
I didn't realize Mike was such a bitch. No.
I know.
It's hard, dude.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, that's what
you
Alex
need that.
Alex is more fuckboy. I'm more like you. I would say where it's more like relationship or like emotional connection and like a little lovey-dovey, but not too much.
Yeah, but there's emotional connection. Then there's just being able to like hold a conversation.
I don't
care how hot you are. If you can't hold a conversation, it's going to be hard to get anywhere.
If we're going to be repeat, like if we're going to hook up consistently, you got to have some kind of banter or some kind of conversation. If you can't banter, then it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, then you lay there in silence waiting until the refractory period is looking,
Yeah. The pillow talk is real boring.
It's weird.
Yeah. If you're a girl and you, at least for us, if you're a girl and you can't take a joke, doesn't matter.
That's the worst thing when they can't take a joke and when they get offended for every little thing, or they go like, what does that mean? What does this mean?
Yes.
What does that mean? Like that drives me nuts.
Do you think Asian women get offended more?
Jesus, Mitch.
No. Like I love these are like on his eyes, guys. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Show the eyes. That's a genuine question. And here's the thing.
Because white women get so offended.
Yeah. And before I answer that, I need to defend my straight white males for a second, okay? Because everybody's coming at you guys like you guys are just the demon warlords of the past, and it's like you weren't even alive back then. But it's just like I think it's unfair because there's only so much that like. You would know based off of whatever you grew up around and then like whatever cultures you were around or weren't around.
The only Asian culture we had was Rush Hour.
Yeah, and wasn't that a great movie? You love that shit, right?
Movie. And Rush Hour too.
Yeah, right. So I think that's like a good sign of you don't hate black or Asian people.
No,
you know what I mean? But
I'm
if
curious.
you ask a question like that, I don't even think people should get offended. To me, that is like a legitimate question out of pure curiosity.
Because
that's how I look at it.
I don't see Asian women getting offended. I don't. I legitimately can't think of an Asian chick.
Well, the one that fucking tried to cancel me was Asian. Funny enough, right?
Well,
she came for her own people. So maybe for a white guy, she's like, "You're my savior." But for another Asian guy, she's like, "I fucking hate you. You remind me of my dad." And there's a lot of that going around.
I can see that.
Okay.
Well, in Simi, where we come from too, Simi Valley, there really isn't a lot. Like it just is what it is. There's just not a lot of Asian people in Simi, so we just haven't had a lot of the culture exposure. Like you were just
or conversations. So that's why I just feel like people nowadays are getting. I know we're getting kind of serious, but I really feel like I feel passionate about this. I just think it's unfair to people to just like crucify them for a simple thing that they were just had purely good intent and just curiosity. If you kill the curiosity, how will they gain the knowledge and then become more understanding and then like fucking be even more down? Because you might have turned that white guy who was just curious into a fucking white supremacist because you said fuck you, everybody come at him, fuck him up with your words, make sure he can't get a job because he's kind of said, I mean, if you're saying the N-word, don't say that, but like you see what I'm getting at though? Then you don't give him a chance to learn.
Well, and you know who was
what Mitchell keeps saying about Ye.
No, that's
I was like, I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm not gonna say shit. Yeah.
well. I asked that question. You know who got offended really quick?
Who?
Sean.
He
No,
was
Sean
immediately like,
White-
"How dare you?"
No,
White
it wasn't
did.
that. It's because everything you've said today has been that. Which is and now with
What's
the,
wrong with that? I'm curious.
I get, and now with the curiosity,
You're a Karen. You're a fucking
I'm
Karen.
not a
How many Asians have you had on the podcast?
two.
Am I the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
You're
go.
not the first.
Who was the first one?
we've had a pretty diverse. Danny Plum. was
Danny
the
Plum?
first- Yeah.
Okay. I
We've had
knew,
a pretty
it was
di-
Danny.
Out of all of our, we've had a lot of like pretty diverse guests. We
Yeah, I
try to
saw
mix it
Willie
up.
and everybody. Yeah,
we mix it up.
Yeah. Well, go back to
Jade, we've had
defending straight
Brazilian,
white
yeah.
males, please.
No, I just feel like no, but I really do feel that it's just like because I have a lot of white friends too, and all whatever. I have friends of every background, but I have a lot of white friends too, and they're like fucking good dudes.
Yeah.
who don't mean harm, and
We're mainly just golden retrievers. That's why I said we have like for the most part. I think most people there's of course the hillbilly, racist clan dudes, whatever.
But that's so
But
rare.
it's so rare, and most people are like, yeah, I just want to kind of know more about it. And it's like everybody has natural questions, and it's like we get it with the triplet questions, where it's like you naturally have questions about it. And it's like okay,
that you've heard all the time.
all the time,
right?
But then it's like, all right, we got it, cool. Now we're
It's
just
not.
talking.
We take it as like it's an icebreaker. Like you're just trying to have a conversation, understand a little bit about us. Cool. I'll answer it. I know I've answered 100 times, but sure.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not?
But none of you guys were, because even I know in the back of my mind, they probably heard us, but I'm still curious and I need to ask.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
none of you were like, oh, this. So here's one example. There's Asians out there that get really mad when people ask like, okay, like where are you from? And then it's like, oh, I'm from LA. It's like, no, but where are you like really from? Like, where are you? So then I get where the anger comes from. Of okay, then you're insinuating that I'm an immigrant, that like you don't think I don't belong here. But sometimes the framing of that question, what they really mean to say with that is like, oh, but like what's the background?
Yes.
What's your culture?
What's the
That's a
culture?
poor way of saying. My first thought was like, yeah, what's the ethnicity?
Yeah. So that is like, I guess like a quote
And
unquote
that's
poor
common.
way of saying that, but that's what they mean. So the point is, you got to look not at the words literally, but like what's the intent, who are you talking to, what's the context. So you kind of learn that over time if you have more empathy.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I can understand that because sometimes if it's asked by a white dude, the words afterwards are, why don't you go back to that place? Like,
Go back there, like where? Cedar Sinai Hospital? Okay. Climb back into my mom. All right, I'll go there.
Mike, we ran out of time here.
Oh, yeah. That's my whole rant.
You spent too much time taking a shit.
Yeah. and I'm sorry that I took a shit and also helped defend your people.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's
thank
all
you.
right.
We
sorry.
appreciate it.
Never apologize
I'm
for that.
sorry.
You mean Italians?
Yeah, Italians, man.
We need more allies.
Please go ahead. Plug your social media if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, so my do I look at the camera right now?
Do whatever
You
want.
can look at that camera if you want. Dill, frame them up.
Okay, so
Don't try and act all cool now. Just talk normal.
hey, why'd you have to fucking kill my vibe?
You just said you took a shit. I
Yeah.
mean, you're really not
Like,
going to
you're
be.
not-
Oh no, to me that's cool too. I don't give a fuck. I have no
Okay,
shame. I have literally no shame. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
you're like
I fucked an apple. Come on, who cares?
You're like doing
That's
this.
true.
You're like, I'm trying to seduce a girl. Like that's what you're doing at the end.
no,
here.
this doesn't look like seducing. This looks like I'm gonna take advantage. That's not
Yeah,
a. If
okay,
you rub
well,
your hands, that's bad. Don't do
Hey,
that.
hey, banana peel.
Yeah, it's like, can I get your number? Like, that's not a good thing. So yeah, my socials is everything is under Mike Kim Comedy, MikeKekim Comedy, one word. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever, all that good shit, and MikeKimComedy.com podcast, The Set Breaker. You'll find it on my social medias right there. Yeah.
He's using his live very. See, I told you, Mitchell went yay again. That's what he said. That's what he was trying to do.
Saying yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
We will be in Tacoma, Washington for the finale of the tour is Lava. December 10th, Tacoma Comedy Club. December 11th, Spokane, Washington. And I believe we'll be in Los Angeles on the 16th, but that's not quite locked in yet, but we're figuring that out with Jeff Leach. But we will let you guys know on that. Thank you guys so much for listening to Positive. Please follow Mike Kim Comedy on all of his stuff. Thank you guys so much for listening. Subscribe later.
Peace.